friend of mine gave me this the other day, and it's got a bunch of coins that he wants me to look at. And after taking a look at them, I thought it would be actually interesting to share it with you. Let's go ahead and do that. Hi, this is Silver Chupacabra, and we're going to take a look today at a coin collection. Now, the person I know whose coins these are really isn't a coin collector, but he does have a collection of coins that I think actually are very interesting. I thought it'd be really cool to actually share. Let's go ahead and take a look at the top end of this. Doesn't that look tasty? Now, I'm seeing a lot of things in there. I'm seeing some halves, but the multitude of what I see in there are dollar coins. I'm seeing some Eisenhowers, but as you can see, there are Morgans in here. And when I first saw these, I know there's at least one peace dollar in here as well. Let's go ahead and bring this over to the side there. Pretty tasty. You know what? Let's go ahead and start going through it. And I think what I'll do first is just get some stuff organized and figure out what's what. Ooh. Okay, so I took all those coins that were in the box, kind of laid them out per denomination and type, basically. You can see the half dollars here for the most part, although I do have one foreign in there, and it's a really cool one. We'll get back to that later. And yeah, a lot of Kennedys there, a lot of clad. And I do believe there is actually some 40% in there. And then, got one Benji there as well. It's pretty cool. Take a look at these. There's some Morgans in there. A lot of discoloration in there, but interesting toning. And some peace dollars. Haven't really looked at the dates yet. Lots of Eisenhowers. I don't believe there's any silver in there. I think it's all clad, but we'll be checking those out as well. A couple of Anthony's dollars and some Sacagaweas. A lone penny in there as well, which we'll probably take a quick look at. And then this, it's a Canadian dollar, which we will eventually take a look at as well. So what I'll do is we'll probably start with the penny first and kind of go up on the denominations and the types, going from year to year. So here is the lone penny of this collection. I'm going to put it in my fingers a little easier to see. 1926. It's out of Philly. Yeah, pretty common date, but still pretty cool. I'm not sure if you knew you had a Wheatie in here. Let's go ahead and look at the half dollars. Okay, so here are the Kennedy halves, although I do have one Benji in there. And these are the ones that were all silver. Cool. So my friend has got a Benji 63 out of Denver. Probably worth more call than in the shape that it's in, but still cool. And then we've got a couple of 40%ers here. 1967 and 1968. Over here are some ones that I'm going to check. I think I just knocked that one over. These over here are not us. In other words, there's nothing to them, but we do have our DDOs to look at least for the 71, the 73. These are all Denvers, which makes sense. He lives in Denver. And I can't remember if 74s have it or not, but we'll be checking on that. And maybe the no FGs for the 72s. So I'm going to check that out real quick, and I will let you know when I come back. Okay, so I've separated and I've organized the Morgans here. And not a whole lot of, my friend doesn't have a whole lot of Morgans here, but he does have Morgans, which is pretty cool. 1889, straight Philadelphia. Actually, pretty darn good condition. Yeah, you can kind of see the big scratch there. It would definitely take it down a few notches. You know, high VF to low VF probably because of the scratch. May not even get graded for all that matters, but still, pretty nice coin. I wouldn't have a problem having that in my collection. An 1889 New Orleans, and you can see the condition it's in. It's definitely a straight call, but cool that he's got a New Orleans. 1901 New Orleans in pretty good condition, although I'm going to say it is probably cleaned. Either that or somebody shellacked the heck out of that. It's actually in decent condition too, which is too bad. And by the way, I've actually checked these for variety or VAMs already. I didn't find any. These are all straight 1921s. The first two are in better condition than the last two, even with the strange toning there. Lots of detail in both. The other two, I would say, a little bit less. Maybe a little bit of cleaning, I would say. I think it was on this one I saw a little bit of maybe either tape residue or something like that. Anyway, pretty cool. That's some more information for him. Let's go ahead and take a look at the piece dollars. Okay, so here are his piece dollars. They are all 1922, as you can see, at least some of the grades. They're very dirty. Other than this one. This one definitely, that's a keeper. I didn't really see a ton off on this one. In very, very good condition. I think I might have seen just a mark or two, like something like that on the feathers. Those look like rim marks to me, reed marks at least. But very, very good condition. I would say the rest of these, maybe if they got cleaned up a little bit, and I know, yes, you're not supposed to clean. But maybe if they were dipped, are they really worth dipping? Probably not. So I would say probably call, same thing for this, even though this is a San Francisco. Probably will not be able to see the mint mark. It's there on the left. It is an S, folks. I have actually checked it under the microscope. Interesting things going on with the face on that one. That's why I'm thinking probably call for that. But, you know, cool stuff, you know. And if you're maybe going to give this to grandchildren, man, I would take this in a heartbeat if I was a grandkid. Let's go to the next. So, this is, at least in my opinion, the coolest find in this box. I don't know if my friend even knows he's got this in here. This is Canadian, accordingly. We've got a young Elizabeth on there. It's 1958. And that's right, folks. Once again, Mr. Chupacabra just cannot flip Canadian coins. They're not supposed to be flipped side to side. There it is. It's the death dollar, or the totem death dollar, if that's what they do call it. Reason why they call that, because the designer put in a figure, no, not a figure, but a face. It's the face of death on the bottom of the totem itself. I love this coin. It's got great aesthetics. Just beautiful. Yeah, that's much better in the light there. And it's in great condition. Though, you know, I've yet to see a coin from Canada that it wasn't in at least halfway decent condition. Anyway, that's going to be definitely a winner for him. I'd love to have that one. Last thing we're going to be looking at, he's got a slug of Eisenhowers. I believe they're all clad. We're going to find out. Before I go to the piece dollars, here's just a little bit more on that Canadian dollar. I'm going to let you read for yourself on any of this. It's good information. I believe it's a commemorative for British Columbia. the anniversary of British Columbia, basically the 100-year. And you can see that clearly on the back, by the way. Let me go back there, 1858 to 1958. A little bit of information. There's a little bit of analysis of it. It is an 80%er silver-wise. The rest is copper. Pretty cool. So, I don't have all the Eisenhowers out there for display. They were all clad, by the way. I just picked out the kind of the best of the best, more or less. He had a lot of them, too, as well. 71Ds, there was a big old lot of them. I did not find a friendly eagle, as it is termed. I just kind of picked what I saw that was going to be the best of the best out of all of them. I thought these were in decent shape. 72Ds, most of these were Denver. I only found one. Philadelphia was 72, and it did not have the variety on it. But anyway, it's pretty cool. I actually enjoyed looking through them. Let's look through the best of the whole thing. These are a little bit more of the cooler coins. I did actually just threw together some of the better Eisenhowers there. They're all clad. They're worth $1. I believe the Morgans there. I'm not going to go through all the dates. I think that 89 was New Orleans, by the way. Some of the piece dollars. As you can see, they were all 22 except for one S minted San Francisco. I believe, I can't remember if all the 21 Morgans were Philly or not. I think they were. 1901 New Orleans. That was just pretty cool. A couple of 40%ers. There was that Benji piece. These are some of the better finds, I would say. It's a piece dollar in pretty good condition. It's 22 Philly, by the way. 21 Philly, nice one. Not necessarily that one. I didn't want to just use one cover for that. And then that one. I still think this is probably the hero of the bunch. Pretty cool. By the way, some of you might be going, hey, what happened to the Sacagawea and the Anthony dollars? I just kind of forgot to film them, but there was really nothing going on with them other than those are dollars. Anyway, I enjoyed looking through my friend's stuff. That was pretty cool. I got a lot of practice on the halves, that's for sure. Looking for varieties. Too bad I didn't find anything. Anyway, I think that'll be it. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next vid. Later.